How we doing today, YouTube? Oh, Stevie here. How's that glare? We got to get our glare all figured out here. That's a little better, isn't it? Let's see him come up on my screen there. Oh, anyway. Ooh. Oh, moderation, close. We don't need that open. Let's see if the comments are working. There we go. I was able to make that work. If I did have one viewer, they are no longer watching. That is okay. Go back over here. And no, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on my phone here. Relax, relax. All right, now we're going. Only took 2 minutes to get that to work. I think we got her working now. Okay. I can take them glasses off. We don't have to have quite that much glare, do we? Oh, it looks a little blurry for some reason today. I guess it isn't too bad. I guess it isn't too bad. Oh, okay. Let me get a drink of water. I got a gallon of water. I keep it in the fridge. Usually I pour it in glass, but I was lazy a little bit ago and I just drank it myself. Oh boy. Oh, I guess I haven't done one of these. I was going to do one every day of Christmas, Vlogmas as they call it, but I did not. They we had the bad storm come in, and that kind of got me a little sidetracked on what I had going on. And I did take it is what is today, 26th or 27th, something like that. Christmas was the 25th on Sunday, 26th Monday, 27th Tuesday, 28th. It's 28th today. And I do have some big news coming up, but I don't want to quite spill the beans yet until Friday. And then we will be a lot's been going on behind the scenes. That's one of the reasons I haven't did much vlogging, because there was a lot going on, and I was afraid I'd spill the beans and say more than I should have. So I didn't want to say anything till everything got done and settled. And I think it did. I think we rounded the corner on everything. So so that is all good, and we're getting ready to start a really, really big year at Steve Law Logistics. I mean, it's going to be monster. Last year ended up pretty well. I didn't work, something I rarely ever do. I always say that I'm going to do, and then I don't do it. I took off between Christmas and New Year's, the week between Christmas and New Year's. And actually, I took off The Wednesday before Christmas, I only worked about a half a day that day. I made the delivery in the morning. I picked up a load of ingots and Henderson and brought them up on Tuesday, and then uh, delivered them Wednesday morning, mid morning, and then I put the took the empty back to the yard in case they needed it. Which it looks like maybe they did because there wasn't a lot of empties in the yard today when I was up there a little bit ago. Um, I had to go to the yard for something, and so they must have needed it. I thought I'd go in there would be quite a few empties, but there wasn't. There was a lot of trucks sitting there. A lot of the boys go back to Ukraine for the holidays, and then they won't come back until into January, kind of in that time frame. Um, a lot of the folks in Ukraine are. I'm not going to get this right. I want to say Russian Orthodox, but I don't think that's the right word. It's Russian something, not Russian Catholic, Russian Greek or I can't remember. Anyway, long story short, they don't celebrate Christmas on the 25th. They celebrate Christmas like the second week of January or something like that. Um, I'll have to look and see when that was so I can call Walter and tell him Merry Christmas. I did last year on his Christmas day. Um, but not the whole country is that way. Just part of it. And my dispatcher Walter is one of those folks. So um, I like to wish him Merry Christmas on his Christmas. And he did a good job this year. I have no complaints about him. I'll give you the final numbers later, but I think I hear something. But there won't be anybody at my house tonight. Could be a train. Um, there's a train track about a mile and a half away. And but anyway, yeah, it looks like we ran about 130,000 miles this year, and um, our revenue is going to be right in about that 130,000 mark. I haven't got the final tally all done yet. Um, I could. No, I need to get those last numbers for my settlement that I'll get tomorrow. And I mean, I know pretty much what it is, but then I'll know exactly what it is. Uh, and yeah, running that lease truck, it was really kind of weird. It was about $1 a mile to the house, is what it ended up being for the year. Um, it should have been substantially more than that, but because of Uncle Joe and his fuel policy for our country, fuel was substantially more this year than it was last year. I'm going to be 30, at least off the top of my head, at least 30,000 more this year in fuel than it should have been. And I'm thinking, I'll figure it up. I mean, it's kind of hard to figure exactly because fuel when fuel was cheaper, it fluctuated quite a bit. But I went from um, when I started my lease a year and a half ago, it would take me about a 1400 to run fuel for the week if I did 5 to 2500 a week to do 5. Now it's back down to 2000 if I do 5 and 1700 if I do 4. I did get a couple fives in, one five, one five in January, or I mean in December, and could have gotten one more, but it just didn't quite work out, and the reload wasn't going to be the best, and um, at the time I said I wouldn't run that fifth one, I thought I was going to have a little shorty at Valpo to make up the difference, and then that dried up. They've had my little shorties on that I do on the weekend. Um, my dog wants some attention. They do you need to go outside? Is that what you need? Okay, hang on a minute. I'll be right back, folks. Come on. Come inside. Oh, come on in. Just wanted to agitate me. Just wanted to agitate me. Okay, now we're back at it. I get a haircut this weekend because I might not get one in January, so I probably ought to get one this week. But yeah, anyway, so those Valpo loads, my little shorties have kind of dried up on me. I shouldn't say they dried up. They have quite a few of them, but the appointment times have been really a challenge to get. And they're building a new paper mill, Pratt Industry. That's the paper mill I go to. They're building a new one in Henderson, I think. Either in Evansville or in Henderson. I think she said Henderson. And it might take a year or two to get it online, but that might be some good freight coming back up this way then. But everything's going really, really well. Actually, last year, in terms of hitting our goals that I set last year, I did. I don't want to get into all of it right now because it'll mess up what my Friday video is going to be. But really good on most of it. The financial side was real good. The truck side was real good. The losing weight part, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm the same weight I was a year ago. And then growing my YouTube channel, I didn't do that. Was a fail, epic fail. Mostly because I didn't apply myself. But this year, that is going to change. And I think there's going to be some really exciting things starting to happen that are going to help grow the channel. So that is cool. I got a couple partners I'm working with, 2 for sure, that are going to help, I think, drive that and then help generate some money too. So that's better yet. There's a fly in my house, and it's cold. Well, it did warm up. It's a little bit warmer today. It's not freezing anymore. I think it's about 40 actually. And but I won't run this one too long. I just wanted to kind of pop in here for a few minutes. I had a little time before I go to bed. I'm actually getting ready to go to bed and then get up tomorrow and get some steps in. And tomorrow's Thursday, the 29th, and finish up some stuff around the house here that I wanted to get done and to get a little bit more wood brought in. And then I may go get some hay this weekend and then try to figure out if I'm going trucking on Sunday night or Monday night. Probably going to be Monday night, but I don't know that for sure yet. It really depends on the reload. If my reload place is open if I can get reloaded on Monday, I'll go on Monday. I'll call the mower guys and have one of them come in and unload me. I didn't do that the week in between. they kind of shut down. They actually did shut down. They didn't they did. So I was going to be just doing work I don't normally do, and I got a really big spring planned, and actually all year, but really in the springtime I need to really grind pretty hard for uh, till well the first half of the year really, but especially till May. Um, so that's the other reason I took a little bit of a break here, just to kind of recoup and and I'm kind of getting twitchy. I'm about ready to get back in the truck, so that's good. And uh, but everything else is doing good. I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and so that's probably all for now. I got there's some big stuff coming up on Friday. Look forward to that on Friday, and then I'll make a kind of end of the year video and beginning the next year video on Saturday, and then I will mention a couple of the new uh, people that I'm working with on my channel. So one of them's Arka, of course. You still know that one, and then uh, hauling the grain is still on. I don't want people think I'm not going to do that. That's still in the works. But I got a couple other things going on at the same time, so uh, we got to get them rolling, and then and sort it out, and then we'll work on the grain side of it. But that is still in the works, and this is the busy season for my Evansville load, so looks like it should all be pretty good. So, all right, everybody, that's going to be it for a night. Just a little short one tonight, and God bless. We'll talk again soon, and um, yeah, looking forward to the new year. God bless everybody.